Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Houston Rockets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Hardy. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Eason in at the small forward. Green finds Eason. You look at the Rockets. Has it been better play, Greg? Has it been luck? What has them up 3-0 in a series they were not supposed to win?
Well, Kevin, the answer to the first part of your question is both. I mean, they just look much more connected here in the playoffs than they did during the regular season. They've had some fortunate plays go their way, and right now everything is working.
Momentum has been on their side. There is no doubt on that.
And don't discount the importance of confidence. This is a team that's playing like they believe.
Agreed. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside, Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Smith on the wing. Rocket 6. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Grimes, covered by Van Vliet. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here. Good from Washington.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Now here's Green from 17 feet out. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Van Vliet passes to Eason. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Grimes. Here's Lively. Thompson with it, takes a three, drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And it's good, 2 points.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Grimes. Lively with the screen. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Green taking his time here. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Washington. To the paint, here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks leading. Hardy passes to Lively. Pass to Marshall. Fires the three. Şengün with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Green against Thompson. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Easton passes to Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Hardy. Thompson outside. They set the pick. From downtown, Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Smith, uncovered. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got 6.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Thompson. Lively screen on Green. Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
From 12 feet out. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington passes to Thompson. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. A fadeaway. Count that one. 11 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, Washington, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Marshall passes to Hardy, and he makes that one. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Eason. Smith against Washington. Smith drives in. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points so far for Jabari Smith. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Up top, Washington, covered by Smith. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, the defense trying to outmaneuver Washington there, and instead Washington drew the foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Free throw good from Washington. Houston with a big group substitution here. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Second free throw, no good. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Rockets taking the shot. Here's Holiday. Whitmore with it. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. And it's Houston with another. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Gafford against Şengün. Here's Washington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Exum. He has yet to score. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Washington. Whitmore defending. There's Exum. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Brooks. Now, Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. For the Rockets, Jock Landale comes in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Dallas making a switch here. Here's Exum. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. For this screen on Thompson. To the middle. It's stolen. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Thompson misses. The Mavericks trailing. Exum deciding where to go with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gafford throws it down. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
There's Green with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for Dallas. Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Landale in at the 5. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Brooks, the pass to Landale. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Exum's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Gafford. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Morris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Mavericks lead by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall dishes to Exum. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Exum. Brooks covering. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Over Brooks. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. And Dale grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Marshall sets a screen for Exum. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marshall can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dylan Brooks. The Mavericks also with a sub. Prosper's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Houston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shoots from 12. VanVleet with the bucket. VanVleet's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but VanVleet gets it dialed in.
Exum passes to Marshall. Now here's Exum. Covered by VanVleet. Pass to Kleba. Latre. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Green. Smith outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Exum, covered by VanVleet. Here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Thompson against Green. Over Thompson. Kleba with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Kleba, the pass to Thompson. Lock it 4. From deep three-point territory. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Pass to Kleba. Here's Exum. And he's good on the 3 ball. Exum's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Landale pass to Van Vliet. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Exum. Thompson outside. Now, Lively. Pass to Exum. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one, good.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Amen Thompson. And Dallas with a change here, too. Morris is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time for the 10-10. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Dallas making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Van Vliet left side. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Now here's Harden. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Grimes. Here's Lively. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston in the lead. Down low, here's Smith. Doesn't go that time. Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. To the paint. Here's Eason. Inside, here's Thompson. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Grimes. Lively a screen on Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's Grimes, and Thompson sends it back. Lively's shot is off. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And here's Smith. Pass to Eason. Now, here's Şengün. Buries it from three-point range. Şengün's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Bounce pass, Washington. Thompson surveying the floor. It's over Van Vliet. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 13.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Houston.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. To the inside. Isley. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. That one good for 2. He's got 12.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Van Vliet with the bucket. And now a 9-point Rocket lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Van Vliet passes to Şengün, and it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Mavericks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First free throw is good.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying to make up ground.
Brooks checked in for Jabari Smith. And so he hits both.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Thompson against Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Ripped away. Here's Grimes. Pass to Hardy. Thompson outside. Dallas again missing. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, it looked like you really wanted to come out strong offensively tonight.
Yeah, you know, I was just trying to come out and put my game and stay aggressive, you know. I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
You guys do get energy from seeing the ball go in the basket. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Houston Rockets.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Mavericks trail by 7. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Hardy. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And here is Van Vliet. Shoots over Hardy. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Drops in the tray.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Van Vliet with it. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson against Houston. Thompson kicks to Washington. There's a screen by Washington. Shot clock at 6. A 3. Eason grabs the board.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Hardy passes to Grimes. To the middle. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside. Just making the defense foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Big break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. No good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 3. Here he goes. Oh, my!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Washington. Lively sets a screen for Washington.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
PJ Washington taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington hits them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Washington passes to Grimes. Lively with it. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. That evens the score. Washington's got 12 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
It's T-shirt time for the one out there. Free t-shirts are incoming. Who wants one? You gotta get one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lively is screen on Green. Grimes. Another 3 for Dallas.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Off target with his 3. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Washington, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Washington. And That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first free throw is good. Houston making a switch. Brooks checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Washington. Now here's Thompson. Covered by Van Vliet. Dallas again missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Washington against Brooks. Pass to Hardy. There's a screen by Washington. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
Throw good, Van Vliet. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Hardy. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Washington. Exum sets a screen for Washington. To Exum. Stolen by Van Vliet. From down in the low post, it goes. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
For your Rockets, Fred VanVleet, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Exum. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Marshall with the steal. Here's Prosper, covered by Van Vliet. Exum kicks to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Rockets leading by 4. Brooks finds Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now that's 11 points from Amen Thompson. And so it's Dallas with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Washington against Brooks. Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. Fires the 3. Dallas again missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Lively. And the shot no good, a bit short. Mavericks trailed by 6. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. Now here's Exum, covered by Van Vliet. Exum kicks to Washington. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Whitmore. And the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Morris is checked in for the Mavericks.
At the line for 1, Whitmore.
Free throw good, Whitmore. Mavericks trail by 9. Now Exum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Rockets.
Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Şengün. .102 left in the 3rd. The Rockets with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Exum passes to Marshall. Şengün against Gafford. Pocket 6. Pass to Exum. Over Holiday. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Exum. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
For Houston, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That free throw good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Morris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Exum, guarded by Holiday. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Kleber sets the screen for Exum. Over Holiday. Offline from the high post.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We've got Amen Thompson. Cam Whitmore is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls. That one misses. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson finds Whitmore. Back to Thompson. Pass to Landale. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Prosper. Now Kleber. Whitmore defending. Kleber, the pass to Marshall. Inside, here's Prosper. Marshall with it. For the screen on Green. Pass to Gafford. Here's Prosper. And here's Exum. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Exum. And it's good for 2. Houston leading by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Marshall with it. There's Here's a good screen. Exum with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Marshall with the steal. Now, here's Exum. Pass to Marshall. Six to shoot. Gafford, high post. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Whitmore. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Exum. Pass to Prosper. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From deep three-point land. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Whitmore's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Now, here's Exum. D right on him. They set the screen. Marshall with it, working on Thompson. And Marshall kicks to Exum. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Whitmore. Pass to Landale. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Teardrop shot. Gafford misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Landale. Pass to Whitmore. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Prosper. To Exum. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Whitmore with it. The defending. And it's Whitmore missing. To the paint. And now here comes Marshall. Leading the break. And here's Exum. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Exum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Houston leading by 8. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Smith finds VanVleet. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Hey, Green understands you got to work to create your shooting opportunities. He knows that shots aren't just going to be given to him.
Pass to Grind. Against Şengün. And here's Hardy. Lively a screen on VanVleet. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Eason passes to Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Hardy. Thompson outside. Thompson with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's VanVleet. Green kicks to VanVleet. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson in the corner. Here's the three. Thompson from the corner.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
VanVleet with it. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. VanVleet outside. Puts up a deep three. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thompson outside. Here's Grimes. By Green. Out to Thompson. And another basket for Dallas.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
Here's Green following the score by Dallas. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Trying to get something going. Up again. It drops.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Thompson against Eason. Out to Thompson to take the lead. Şengün with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. Tough to catch a pass of that distance. He's asking an awful lot of his teammates to be able to reel that one in.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Get ready to go.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Hardy, covered by Van Vliet. Thompson right side. He's off from 3, and they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jabari Smith.